Hello, YouTubers. This is Fran-Sez. Um, Having a real good time today on Friday. I went to the China buffet for lunch today, and man, all that food tastes good. Okay, I mean, when you're home and you're eating like beans and rice and what on a very strict vegan diet and for like 5 or 6 days. And hey, you get tired of eating that. I mean, you got to go out and enjoy yourself once in a while, right? So I went to China buffet today, and I had, oh man, they have everything at the buffet. There's some things I won't eat. I won't eat any beef there, okay? Because you don't know where it's coming from. But I had a nice little square of baked salmon. I had some deep fried squid. Uh, and I had some imitation crab with all the other things I usually have, like steamed zucchini, spinach with cheese. They got a big pan of mushrooms. You put mushrooms on there with their fried rice that they have. They have the best fried rice there I ever had. And and anyway, so ate all that stuff with an egg roll and oh, it was so good. Oh, I even had egg foo young with that brown gravy on top. And I had some sesame chicken, and I put some of the sesame chicken sauce in with the rice to sweeten it up. So that's basically. I don't eat any dessert. They got all kinds of cakes and fruit and ice cream, and maybe once every other month I might have some fruit or dessert. But I just focus on the veggies and the rice and the meat. Oh, I had a couple pieces of bourbon chicken too. But I didn't have any fried chicken wings or anything like that today. So I didn't eat any bread. Sometimes I get a piece of garlic bread, but I didn't get any of that. And I drink it with, I get the hot tea. Okay, they give you a pot, a little silver teapot with the little oriental round cup. But oh, eating there, I savor every bite. You go in there and it tastes so good. Oh, and so hey, today's Friday is like my cheat day. So actually, yesterday was a cheat day too. I went out and had a pitcher of beer, and I went to Carmen's Pie House and I had a stromboli. I had a baked chicken stromboli yesterday. But I was very good. I didn't drink any beer at the Carmen's Pie House. I had unsweetened and sweet tea. The girl mixed it half and half, so it had a little sweet in it, but it wasn't totally sweet. So it wasn't bad. I went there. It was $8 for a stromboli and $2.50 for the tea. So the bill came up to like $10 and change with tax, and I threw him a couple dollars tip, and I mean, it's $13 to go out and have a stromboli and some iced tea. It was delicious. So anyway, so I'll be eating my back to my beans and rice here tomorrow. And anyway, well, enough said there. And so, anyways, I want to take a shout out for Sandy Callie down in Texas. She said she likes me in blue. So here I am, Sandy, okay? This is brand new. I got two of these, the same color, and one of them's in the laundry. But man, it's been getting cold here, and I kind of have a lounger. See, this is the hem, right? So it's sort of like a house dress, but it doesn't have any sleeves, and see, and it, it's chilly in here. So the temperature in the apartment's 75, and and I'm cold. What's going on? So happens when you go to Florida, you come here and you live for a year, it gets down to 75, and you got to put a sweater on. Well, it was raining today, so I took an umbrella. It was a good thing because when I got off the bus, it was raining pretty good, and I had about a par five walk to get to the China buffet. So I made a beeline for Publix where they have a roof over the entrance. It's like a strip mall. Once you get to Publix, you can walk under the roof all the way around to where the China buffet is. Okay, so. But there isn't roof everywhere, you know. I mean, if once you get past the China buffet a little bit and you go further down, you know, there's other stores like Bed Bath and Beyond, Michael's Crafts, Joan Fabrics. A lot of those stores, I ain't even walked down that far yet. You know, I mean, it's kind of hard to get past the China buffet, you know. So, anyways, that's about all I got to say about that. So, anyway, Oh, I got my counselor meeting on Thursday this coming week, and so anyway, oh, I bought a little bit of wine today too at the Publix. I like Carlos Sangria. Carlo Rossi Sangria. You know, it's kind of sweet. It's 10% alcohol. A 6-ounce glass is the same amount as a 12-ounce bottle of beer. Just tastes different, and I like the taste. Man, I tell you, I can slam down that wine pretty good, man. You know, I mean, you know, you get a 16-ounce glass, and I just fill it up halfway, and you know, you're just sipping it, and it kind of sips away awful fast, you know. So if you're not careful, you go through the whole 1.5 liter bottle, and that's like, I already figured it out. That's like, I think it's about 50 ounces. 1.5 liter is like 33 and 17 or 16. So it comes out to about 50 ounces. So 50 ounces is the same as 100 ounces of beer. And that would be 16 ounces. So that's like 16 ounces is like 8 12-ounce bottles of beer. So if I drank that whole 1.5 liter, which is not really that much of a stretch because I've drank 2 pitchers of beer before, and you know, it's like $7 a pitcher, so it was $8 for the wine, and so actually you're saving money by buying a jug of wine, bringing it home. You save like $7, you know. So maybe I'll do that a little more often. Okay, well, you can tell I'm just rambling. I don't really have too much to say. Oh, yes. Okay. Something I did want to say. I watched all, I caught up to Rosie's videos. She puts out a lot, so sometimes it takes me a couple days to catch up. And so, anyways, this earlier today, like this afternoon after I came back from lunch, I watched a couple of her videos about the termination of her channel and her appeal, and you know, watch those videos. And anyway, found out who that SOB is. It's been dogging Rosie's trail, and there's a lot of good evidence that it's YouTube better than TV. Hey, I agree with that. I haven't watched TV in a long time, but Mr. YouTube better than TV, I'd like to punch you in the nose, you know? Really would. So maybe you could drop by sometime and give me an opportunity, because I think you're a SOB. And anybody that would do something very uncharitable like you did to somebody as nice as Rosie, I have a really big problem with you, buddy. Okay? And I may be transgender, but I don't like people like you. Okay? And if we were ever at a bar and we had a little altercation, you'd be going to the hospital, okay? I'm telling you right now. If I ever meet you, you're going to the hospital, okay? Because I'm going to teach you a lesson. And I am not a violent person, but you really got my goat. Anybody that would do that, especially to a friend of mine, is a dirtbag. You're a dirtbag. And that's putting it mildly. So put that in your pipe and smoke it. You got no balls. For you to do that behind the scenes like a sneak and a thief, you're a no good SOB. You ain't even got the balls to like do it publicly, you know? You never said anything. You just hid in the shadows and attacked like a bandit out in the woods, out, taking advantage of pilgrims walking down the street. You're just a low piece of crap of humanity. Okay, trash. That's what you are. Trash. Human trash. That's what I think of you. And we're supposed to love and forgive everybody. But doesn't change my opinion. You're trash. Okay, you're trash. And if you're doing this and you got some kind of self-righteous streak, and you think you're better than anybody else because you're doing this as a vendetta because you're a holier than thou Christian, well, you stink like a pile of crap, okay? That's what I think of you. Okay, so anyways, I guess I got rid of all that piss and vinegar, and I didn't use any foul language that I can recall. Okay, well, you can't say I'm in scantily clad, but I just wanted to voice my opinion publicly to YouTube Better Than TV when you ain't on it, okay? All right, so long, everybody. Love everybody, including the piece of trash named YouTube Better Than TV, okay? So butter your bread, pal, because you ain't going to be on YouTube much longer because, you better repent and change your ways or you're going to be out of here because it's going to catch up with you sooner or later, okay? What goes around comes around, pal. Bye.